Hello everyone, my name's Sarah and welcome to Bible Stories at Bedtime, and we are coming to you from the Avon Valley churches, a group of churches in the New Forest, and it's really lovely that you are able to join with us today on our Youth, Children's and Families page. So let's see who we're carrying on finding out about. I don't know if you can remember from the last few weeks, we have been discovering all about David, and he is a Bible character in the Old Testament, and it's actually quite important to many of the later people that we meet in the Bible. Now today we're going to find out one of the defining moments in David's life, and we are going to discover when David fought Goliath. Now I'm sure many of you have heard this story before. We're going to watch this story together, and then we're going to have a little think about what made David brave. Was he feeling brave? Who might he have turned to help him? Who might you turn to when you need some help or you're feeling a bit scared? Let's listen to the story and then we'll come back together afterwards.
Fishnet Bible Stories proudly presents David versus Goliath. The Philistines and Israel were at war. King Saul and his men were scared because of the giant Goliath of Gath and the armor he wore. No man would fight him, they wouldn't dare. Some time ago, the prophet Samuel had anointed David with oil. He will be the king of Israel someday, and to God he would always be loyal. David's brothers were with King Saul while he was at home taking care of the sheep. Jesse sent David to bring food to them all. He packed his bags and brought food to eat. When David arrived, he saw Goliath of Gath. He was a giant who stood very tall. Goliath was cursing God and pouring out his wrath. David heard his words and was appalled. Saul heard of David's bravery and had him brought to his tent. He gave David his armory to fight Goliath, but David didn't consent.
It's too big for me to wear, and I must fight to win. With a stone I have killed the lion and the bear. The Lord is with me, and we will win.
David met Goliath and stood without dread. Goliath called David terrible names. Goliath said,
"Nah! Why do you send me a boy with stones and a sling? Is this the best your king can bring? Nah!"
With a stone and a slingshot David slung at his head, Goliath fell dead and put his army to shame. The Philistines were terrified, and with a loud yelp they turned around and ran away. David saved the battle with the Lord's help, and Israel rejoiced that day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and a subscribe, and check out our other Bible story videos and speed sketches. Have a great day. Bye.
Wow, I certainly don't know if I could have been as brave as David facing a giant like Goliath. Now we all have problems that we have to face at different times, and often they can feel like a giant problem. You're scared about different things, and not everyone has the same problems. But I think it's really important that we get a chance to be able to tell our problem to someone. And David knew that he could talk to God and that God would protect him. He'd had experience of that at other times when David was protecting the sheep and had to fight off wild animals like bears and lions. He knew that God would be there to help him and protect him. So for David, God was the person that he wanted to talk to when he was worried or scared. I'm sure that you all have someone that you know you can speak to if you have a problem. Because as they say, a problem shared is a problem halved, which means that hopefully you will feel better after you've been able to talk to someone about it. David is a very important character in the Bible, and he is somebody that actually links closely with Jesus. Sometimes we don't feel brave, sometimes we might feel scared, and that's okay. But having someone that we can share our problems with always helps us, hopefully, to feel a little bit better. No problem is too big that it cannot be solved by sharing it with somebody and just having someone to listen to. I hope you've enjoyed the story today, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care and stay safe. Bye.